Welcome to my channel Valuable Rare Coins because, as you know, old is gold. Some of the rarest coins worth big money could be hiding in your hands right now. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch till the end. Let's dive in. First, the story of American coins is filled with surprises, and today we're diving into one of the most fascinating modern collectible coins ever minted in the United States, the presidential golden dollar featuring the sixth president, John Quincy Adams, issued in 2008 with the Philadelphia Mint mark. Although millions were released into circulation, only a tiny fraction have become legendary among collectors, standing out for their condition, their historical ties, and the unexpected treasure hunt excitement they spark among everyday people. Before we explore the details of this coin's value, let's travel back in time and meet the man whose profile appears boldly on its surface. John Quincy Adams, son of President John Adams, was one of the most intellectually gifted leaders America ever had. Fluent in multiple languages, deeply committed to diplomacy, and known for his tireless work ethic, Adams shaped many of the nation's early policies. His image on this golden dollar represents not only a presidency, but an era of ambition and fierce dedication to the young United States. When collectors first examine the 2008 presidential dollars, the John Quincy Adams version immediately stands out due to its sharp portrait, clear inscriptions, and the elegant mixture of modern minting with 19th-century historical reverence. The obverse of the coin displays Adams' dignified portrait, his name, the dates of his presidency, and the distinctive 2008 minting year. Each detail carries meaning, connecting the past with the present in a way that only a well-designed coin can accomplish. Turning the coin over, the reverse side showcases the Statue of Liberty, bright and bold, reaching upward with unwavering confidence. This design represents the freedom, hope, and promise that define the American spirit. The glowing golden appearance of the coin isn't real gold, but a special manganese brass alloy that creates a warm, valuable-looking finish. It's this unique aesthetic that led many to nickname the series Golden Dollars. While millions of these coins entered circulation, collectors discovered that most developed scratches, discoloration, or dull surfaces over time. Finding a specimen that remains untouched, crisp, and gleaming is already a rare achievement. But even more interesting is the fact that a few of these 2008 P coins display unusual mint errors, tiny flaws that occurred during production, turning an ordinary dollar coin into something extraordinary. These errors can include doubled lettering, misaligned edges, weak strikes, or die cracks that create subtle raised lines across the surface. At first glance, these imperfections might seem like defects, but in numismatics, they're often the very thing that transforms a common coin into a treasure. Collectors cherish them because they capture a moment when the minting machinery faltered, making the coin unlike any other. As years passed and collectors began studying the presidential dollar series more closely, they realized that certain 2008 P examples had survived in pristine, almost flawless condition. These coins, kept in sealed rolls, private collections, or mint sets, never made contact with the wear and tear of circulation. Their surfaces remained untouched, their details razor-sharp, and their luster bright enough to catch light from across the room. The story becomes even more exciting when we consider the growing global fascination with modern U.S. commemorative coinage. Collectors from around the world are increasingly seeking out coins featuring American presidents, especially when the design quality is high and the condition is exceptional. This rising demand has pushed certain coins, sometimes unexpectedly, into the spotlight. Among these rising stars is the 2008 P. John Quincy Adams Presidential Golden Dollar. Its historical significance, combined with its striking design and potential for rare mint errors, has caused some collectors to hunt tirelessly for the best surviving examples. Coin shows, online auctions, and private dealers have all witnessed growing interest in specific top-grade specimens. Many believe that modern coins can't possibly reach high values, but this assumption has been proven wrong time and time again. When rare conditions, error varieties, and collector enthusiasm combine, a simple $1 coin can become a high-demand collectible. What matters most is not the original face value, but rarity, quality, and desirability among collectors. Stories have circulated of individuals who discovered these coins sitting quietly in drawers, old jars, forgotten boxes, or inherited collections. Imagine the thrill of finding a coin you once considered ordinary and learning it carries a secret value far beyond your expectations. It's this sense of possibility that continues to make coin collecting a captivating hobby for millions of people. Another factor adding to the appeal of the John Quincy Adams dollar is the historical narrative behind it. Adams wasn't just a president, he was a diplomat, a scholar, and one of the most influential public servants of his century. Coins that honor figures of major national importance often gain long-term collector interest because they connect future generations to defining chapters of American history. As collectors evaluate these coins, they pay close attention to mint marks, condition grades, and the presence of any minting anomalies. Coins graded at the highest levels, often by professional grading services, gain the most attention. These immaculate pieces display mirror-like surfaces, flawless edges, and perfect details that almost seem sculpted rather than minted. It's no surprise that coins with deep historical ties, strong visual appeal, and exceptional condition stand out in the marketplace. Collectors understand that finding a coin combining all three of these traits is rare, and rarity always fuels excitement. The 2008 John Quincy Adams dollar has gradually climbed in status, especially among those who appreciate modern numismatic treasures. Even those who are new to coin collecting find themselves drawn to the presidential dollar series. It's accessible, attractive, and rich with stories waiting to be explored. And among all the coins in the series, the Adams dollar remains one of the most intriguing for those dreaming of uncovering something special. Whether you're a seasoned collector or someone just beginning to explore the world of rare coins, it's always worth checking your stash. Carefully examine each coin, especially those from the 2000s, and look for signs of exceptional preservation or unusual mint traits. You never know what piece of history or hidden value might be in your hands. The beauty of numismatics lies not only in money, but in stories, mysteries, and discoveries. Each coin has a life, a journey, and a legacy woven into its metal. And in the case of the 2008 John Quincy Adams presidential dollar, that legacy continues to surprise people even today. So, if you happen to come across one of these remarkable coins in extraordinary condition or bearing a rare mint error, take a closer look, because its value might be far beyond what you ever expected. And now, here's what many collectors have been waiting to hear: a perfect, extremely rare, top grade or error example of the 2008 Philadelphia Mint Presidential Golden $1 coin featuring the sixth president has been known among collectors to reach an astonishing value of $50,000. Second rare coin. In the world of modern American coins, few pieces have sparked as much curiosity, debate, and excitement as the 2000 Golden Dollar. When it first entered circulation, people were drawn to its bright, golden shine and unique design. But what many didn't know was that this coin would one day become the center of some of the most fascinating discoveries in recent numismatic history. The year 2000 was a milestone moment for the United States Mint. They wanted to reintroduce a small dollar coin that would actually circulate, something Americans would carry and use in everyday transactions. To accomplish this, they created a coin that looked dramatically different from anything before it. Bright, golden in color, lightweight, and embossed with a bold new design, it was unlike the Susan V. Anthony dollar that came before. The heart of this coin's design is Sacagawea, the young Shoshone guide who played a key role in the Lewis and Clark expedition. Her portrait on the obverse is strong, calm, and dignified, meant to honor her contribution to American history. The reverse features her carrying her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, reminding collectors that this was not just a symbol, but a young mother who shaped one of the nation's great journeys. The glimmering golden tone of the coin comes from a special alloy of manganese brass, carefully engineered to produce a warm, glowing finish. Although the coin contains no actual gold, its appearance gave it a noble look that immediately attracted the attention of collectors, historians, and casual coin enthusiasts alike. But what makes the 2000 P version's so especially interesting is not just the design, but what happened behind the scenes at the mint. This coin was produced during a time of experimentation, change, and high demand. The Philadelphia Mint was running at an incredible pace, and whenever production increases dramatically, unusual things can happen, things that collectors pay very close attention to. Many of the 2000 P golden dollars look ordinary at first glance, but careful examination reveals that some carry rare characteristics. These include unusually sharp details, bold strikes, rotated dies, off-center minting, or subtle variations in the planchet. Such small differences, barely noticeable to an untrained eye, can transform a common coin into something astonishingly valuable. Collectors began combing through coin rolls, bags, and mint sets, hoping to find something special. Over time, stories emerged of lucky people who discovered rare versions tucked away in drawers, piggy banks, or envelopes forgotten for years. These discoveries turned casual coin keepers into enthusiastic hunters almost overnight. The fascination deepened when a small number of extremely high-grade coins surfaced. These pieces had mirror-like surfaces, flawless edges, and perfectly defined details. They had never been spent, dropped, scratched, or handled carelessly. They were the survivors, the few coins that somehow escaped the unavoidable wear that destroys value in most modern money. Some of the rarest specimens were traced back to original mint bags that had never been opened. Others were found sealed within government-issued sets, where the coins remained untouched for decades. Whenever one of these pristine examples appears, collectors rush to examine it, hoping it might be one of the legendary top-tier pieces. Part of the mystery behind this coin's value is the growing enthusiasm for modern mint errors. The year 2000 produced some of the most famous U.S. coin mistakes, including the highly celebrated mule errors, which brought global attention to the golden dollar series. This increased awareness caused collectors to scrutinize every detail, making the 2000 P dollar one of the most studied coins of the modern era. Another reason this coin continues to fascinate people is the powerful story it represents. Sacagawea guided explorers across rivers, mountains, and unknown lands. She bridged cultures, protected her team, and navigated challenges with remarkable resilience. Her presence on the coin gives it historical depth and emotional strength, transforming it from simple currency into a symbol of courage. The Philadelphia Mint mark also adds historical significance. As the oldest operating mint in the United States, coins struck in Philadelphia often attract more attention, especially when they come from pivotal years or major production runs. The 2000 P golden dollar captures both of these moments perfectly. As collectors continue to examine these coins, they've learned that even tiny differences can create enormous value. Edge variations, planchet flaws, and unintentional strikes all add layers of intrigue. The challenge of identifying a truly rare piece is half the fun and half the reward. Coin collectors know that rarity, condition, and demand shape the value of any piece of currency. And when all three of these factors align perfectly, the results can be incredible. The 2000 P golden dollar is one of those special coins that sits at the intersection of history, artistry, and mystery. Even people who have never collected coins find themselves curious about this one. Its shine, its story, and its potential value make it irresistible. And for those who already appreciate numismatics, the search for a rare 2000 P dollar has become a thrilling treasure hunt. If you own one of these coins, or if you stumble across one in a forgotten drawer or an old collection, take a moment to examine it closely. Look at its edges, its surfaces, its strike, and its overall condition. You might be holding something far more valuable than you ever imagined, and now, after exploring the history, design, and mystery surrounding this remarkable golden dollar, it's time to reveal what collectors have been eager to hear. A flawless, extremely rare, top-tier, or exceptional error example of the 2000 P golden $1 coin has been known among collectors to reach the breathtaking value of $90,000. Third expensive coin. One coin in particular has attracted growing attention from collectors and enthusiasts, the 2007 P presidential golden dollar featuring America's fourth president, James Madison. What seems like an ordinary $1 coin has become one of the most intriguing modern discoveries in numismatics. When this series first launched, it marked a major moment for the United States Mint. Each coin was designed not only as legal tender, but also as a tribute to the men who helped shape the nation. The golden finish, the bold inscriptions, and the historical portraiture set these coins apart from anything that had come before. And among the earliest releases, the Madison dollar quickly became a standout piece. James Madison, often called the father of the Constitution, holds a powerful place in American history. His leadership, intellect, and dedication to liberty helped establish the framework of the government we know today. Featuring him on a golden dollar was fitting, and collectors immediately recognized the coin's cultural and historical significance. The obverse showcases a detailed portrait of Madison, with his name and years of presidency encircling the design. Every line in the artwork reflects his determination and influence during one of America's youngest and most vulnerable periods. It's not just a coin, it's a miniature monument honoring a man who shaped the nation's principles. On the reverse, the Statue of Liberty stands tall and proud. The designers chose the symbol because it represents freedom, resilience, and hope, values central to Madison's vision for the country. The combination of liberty on one side and Madison on the other gives this coin a deep patriotic energy that resonates with collectors. Although the coin's surface shines like gold, it contains no real gold at all. Its warm, golden color comes from a special alloy that makes the coin durable and eye-catching. This unique appearance helped the series gain instant popularity, both among collectors and the general public. But here is where things become even more interesting. While millions of these coins were minted in 2007, the Philadelphia Mint produced certain batches that turned out to be unlike the rest. Minor changes in pressure, planchet preparation, die alignment, and edge lettering led to subtle differences that collectors began noticing. Some examples of the 2007 P. Madison dollar display unusually sharp features, dramatically bold lettering, or perfect mirror-like surfaces that set them apart from normal strikes. Others show rare minting anomalies, small errors that occurred during production but slipped through unnoticed. These anomalies are prized by collectors because they make the coin unique. As word spread about these rare variations, collectors started combing through bank rolls, bags, and mint-sealed sets. People who had never before taken interest in coins suddenly found themselves examining every detail, hoping to discover something extraordinary. This excitement helped push the Madison dollar into the spotlight. Over the years, a number of remarkably pristine examples have surfaced. These coins avoided circulation entirely, remaining protected in untouched rolls or original mint packaging. Their luster stayed brilliant, their surfaces remained unmarked, and their details stayed as crisp as the moment they left the dies. The fascination only grew when a handful of exceptionally rare and high-grade specimens began appearing at auctions. Collectors quickly realized that the 2007 P. Madison dollar held far more potential than originally expected. Rare errors from this series have always been in demand, but Madison's coin seemed to attract even stronger interest. What makes this coin truly special is the combination of history, artistry, and rarity. A coin that honors a founding father, carries a powerful design, and exists in extremely scarce high-grade or error varieties quickly becomes a treasure. Collectors understand that such combinations are rare, especially in modern U.S. coins. Even those new to collecting find themselves captivated by the story behind this coin. The contrast of a modern golden shine with the legacy of a founding father creates a powerful visual and emotional appeal. It's the kind of coin that draws people in, even if they've never collected coins before. As with any valuable collectible, the condition of the coin plays a major role. Coins graded at the highest levels, those with perfect surfaces and razor-sharp details, are the ones that attract serious collector attention. And when one of these flawless examples includes a mint error or unusual striking characteristic, its desirability skyrockets. The thrill lies in the possibility that anyone might own one without even realizing it. A forgotten coin tucked away in a drawer or a box from an old collection might be the key to an astonishing discovery. That sense of mystery is part of what makes this hobby so exciting. Because of all these factors, the 2007 presidential golden dollar honoring James Madison has become one of the most talked about coins in the series. Collectors continue searching, evaluating, and comparing each piece, hoping to uncover one of the ultra-rare examples that stand above the rest. If you happen to own one of these coins, or if you come across one by chance, it is worth examining carefully. Inspect the edges, look for unusual details, and pay attention to the sharpness of the strike. Even the slightest variation can be the clue that leads to a shocking discovery. After exploring the history, design, rarity, and collector excitement surrounding this remarkable coin, it's time to reveal the value that has made so many people stop and look twice at their change. A flawless, extremely rare, top-tier or exceptional mint error example of the 2007 Philadelphia Mint Presidential Golden $1 coin featuring the fourth president has been known among collectors to reach the extraordinary value of $200,000. Especially, the Presidential Golden Dollar series is one of the most captivating modern releases ever produced by the United States Mint, and among the coins collectors find especially intriguing is the 2009 dollar honoring America's 12th president, Zachary Taylor. At first glance, it looks like a simple golden-colored dollar, but behind that shine lies a story filled with history, rarity, and unexpected value. This coin has transformed from casual pocket change into a piece that collectors now chase with surprising intensity. When the presidential dollar program launched, its purpose was to celebrate the leaders who shaped the nation, one coin at a time. By the time the 12th presidential coin was released in 2009, the series had gained significant momentum. People were excited to see each new portrait, each new reverse design, and the unique edge lettering that became a signature feature of the series. Zachary Taylor, the figure honored on this specific coin, was a soldier long before he was a president. Nicknamed Old Rough and Ready, Taylor was a man of resiliency and duty, rising to national fame for his military leadership during the Mexican-American War. His unexpected journey from battlefield commander to President of the United States makes his appearance on the golden dollar especially meaningful. The obverse of the coin displays a stately portrait of Taylor, capturing both his determined expression and his dignified presence. The inscription of his name and the years of his presidency frame the portrait with a timeless touch. Collectors admire the strong artistry of this coin, which pays tribute to one of the country's short-serving but historically significant leaders. Flip the coin over, and you're greeted by the Statue of Liberty shining brightly against a smooth, golden field. This design became the consistent reverse of the entire presidential dollar series, serving as a powerful symbol of American identity. Its raised torch, elegant drapery, and determined pose give the coin an unmistakable visual strength. Although the coin shines like gold, it contains none of the precious metal. Instead, it's minted from a manganese brass alloy that gives it a warm, golden appearance. The United States Mint specifically chose this alloy to make the coin stand out while remaining durable enough for everyday use. The Philadelphia Mint, responsible for producing the 2009 version, was under high demand at the time. Rushing to meet production targets often leads to subtle variations in the minting process, variations that collectors love. These include strong strikes, faint edges, misaligned lettering, and other small details that separate ordinary coins from exceptional ones. Collectors soon noticed that certain 2009 Zachary Taylor dollars had special characteristics that set them apart. Some displayed unusually sharp details, shimmering luster, or perfect edge lettering that marked them as high-grade examples. Others exhibited slight mint errors, off-center strikes, dye-polish lines, or weak edge inscriptions that instantly made them more desirable. As more people became aware of these unusual variants, the search for the rarest examples intensified. Coin roll hunters began digging into bank boxes, hoping to find one of the few untouched pieces. Enthusiasts inspected mint sets, unopened coin rolls, and private collections, searching for that one hidden treasure waiting to be discovered. Over the years, a handful of pristine examples have surfaced, their surfaces flawless and their details absolutely precise. These coins likely went straight from the mint into storage, never touching the inside of a cash register or pocket. Coins like these are highly sought after, especially by collectors who focus on the highest grade modern issues. Even more attention has been drawn to coins that also feature mint errors. A simple mistake, whether it's rotated edge lettering or a misalignment during striking, can transform a coin from common to extraordinary. For collectors, these errors aren't imperfections, they're exciting, rare quirks that add uniqueness and value. Zachary Taylor's historical significance also contributes to the popularity of this coin. His presidency was brief, but his military accomplishments shaped the direction of the nation. Coins featuring presidents with dramatic, impactful stories often become collector favorites, and Taylor's legacy fits perfectly into that pattern. One of the most compelling aspects of this coin is the fact that anyone could have one without knowing it. The 2009 P golden dollar was widely distributed, meaning it could be tucked away in a jar, sitting in a forgotten envelope, or hiding among old pocket change. That possibility adds excitement to the hunt. Collectors always emphasize three main factors when evaluating value: rarity, condition, and demand. The 2009 P presidential dollar has a unique position in all three categories thanks to its design, its historical tie, and the unusually rare high-grade and error specimens found in the wild. Even those who are not coin collectors find themselves fascinated by the golden dollar series. Its shine, its symbolism, and its presidential theme make it an appealing keepsake. And when people discover that some of these coins can be worth life-changing amounts, the interest grows even stronger. As interest continues to climb, the 2009 P Zachary Taylor dollar has emerged as one of the most intriguing pieces of the entire series. Collectors view it as a coin with great potential, especially when found in near-perfect condition or exhibiting a rare minting error. If you come across one of these coins, it's worth taking a moment to examine it closely. Look at the luster, check the edges for lettering clarity, and inspect the details of the design. You may be holding something far more special than a simple dollar coin. The world of numismatics is full of unexpected discoveries, and this coin stands as a perfect example of how a modern coin can achieve remarkable status. Every collector loves the thrill of realizing that a piece once considered ordinary is actually a hidden gem, and now, after exploring the story, design, rarity, and excitement behind this presidential golden dollar, here is the value collectors have been amazed to learn. A flawless, extremely rare, high-grade or exceptional mint error example of the 2009 Philadelphia Mint Presidential Golden $1 coin featuring the 12th president has been known among collectors to reach the unbelievable value of $80,000. Last unique coin, the Sacagawea golden dollar has always been one of the most captivating modern coins in American history, but the 2010 D issue stands out as one of the most intriguing releases in the entire series. With its glowing golden color and detailed artwork, this coin has become a favorite among collectors who appreciate both beauty and history in their collections. When the Sacagawea dollar was first introduced in 2000, the public was instantly drawn to its bright appearance and its tribute to an important figure from America's past. By 2010, the coin had evolved into what is known as the Native American dollar, with each year featuring a reverse design celebrating important contributions of Native American people to the United States. This shift gave the series renewed purpose and artistic depth. The 2010 design in particular captured widespread attention. On the obverse, Sacagawea appears with her infant son, Jean-Baptiste, resting on her back. Her calm, steady expression represents courage, leadership, and resilience, qualities that made her an essential guide during the Lewis and Clark expedition. This portrait has become iconic in U.S. coinage. Turning the coin over reveals one of the most symbolic designs in the series, a representation of Native American diplomacy. The reverse shows hands exchanging a peace pipe, symbolizing the centuries-old tradition of alliance, trade, and cultural connection among tribes and early settlers. The artwork is filled with meaningful detail that makes this coin stand out visually and historically. Although the coin shines like gold, it contains no actual gold. Instead, its manganese brass alloy creates a warm, golden glow that holds up well over time. This distinctive color is part of what makes the coin instantly recognizable, even from a distance. The 2010 D version was minted in Denver, and collectors know that Denver mint issues often include subtle variations in strike quality and surface appearance. Some coins were struck with unusual precision, producing exceptional details, while others show tiny anomalies that occurred during the minting process. These anomalies, such as die polishing lines, slightly rotated dies, or faint edge lettering, are incredibly exciting to collectors. While small and sometimes barely noticeable, these quirks can make a coin far more valuable than a standard example. Error collectors, in particular, love examining the 2010 D Sacagawea dollar for these unique features. Over time, a handful of stunningly preserved examples have emerged. These coins were likely set aside soon after minting, never entering circulation at all. Their surfaces remain bright, untouched, and free from scratches or signs of handling. When a coin retains this level of perfection, its desirability skyrockets. Collectors began to notice that some high-grade 2010 D coins had an especially strong strike, creating sharp edges and crisp details. The clarity in Sacagawea's portrait and the fine lines on the reverse design make these coins almost appear sculpted rather than minted. As awareness grew, treasure hunters started searching bank rolls, checking old coin jars, and reviewing mint sets in hopes of finding a valuable specimen. Much like a modern-day treasure hunt, the excitement comes from the possibility that a rare coin could be hiding where you least expect it. The appeal of the Sacagawea series goes beyond rarity. Many collectors admire it because it highlights important moments and figures in Native American history, topics often overlooked in traditional coinage. The 2010 D coin's theme of peace and diplomacy gives it emotional and cultural significance that continues to attract new collectors each year. New collectors often begin their journey with modern golden dollars because of their beauty and affordability. But sometimes, these seemingly ordinary coins turn out to be incredibly special. That sense of possibility keeps collectors searching, studying, and learning more about these fascinating pieces. Even seasoned numismatists appreciate the thrill of examining the edges of the coin, where the year, mint mark, and inscriptions appear. Any inconsistency or unusual appearance in the edge lettering can drastically raise the coin's value, making every detail worth analyzing. Another reason this coin has gained attention is the quality variation between different batches. Some mint rolls produced exceptionally brilliant coins, while others came out with dull surfaces. The rare brilliant pieces, especially when combined with error traits, have become prized finds. The Denver Mint historically has produced some of the most collectible modern errors, and the 2010 D Sacagawea dollar fits perfectly into this tradition. Collectors now look at these coins with much closer scrutiny than when they first appeared in circulation. As more people learn about the potential value of this coin, interest continues to grow. Videos, auctions, and collector forums have all helped spread awareness, encouraging even those who have never collected coins before to check their change more carefully. If you ever come across a 2010 D Sacagawea dollar, it is well worth examining thoroughly. Pay attention to its color, shine, edge lettering, and details of the strike. You might be holding something that is far more significant than a simple dollar coin. The world of coins is full of surprises, and hidden treasures often come in the most unexpected forms. Modern coins like the 2010 D Sacagawea dollar prove that even recent mintages can carry incredible value under the right circumstances. And now, after exploring the story, beauty, and collector excitement behind this fascinating golden dollar, it's time to reveal the value that collectors find truly astonishing. A flawless, extremely rare, top-tier or extraordinary mint error example of the 2010 Denver Mint Sacagawea golden $1 coin has been known among collectors to reach the impressive value of $45,000.